Are you taking your vitamins and supplements the right way? Yes, there is a right and a wrong way to take them. Some things you shouldn't take your vitamins and supplements with. Some you shouldn't take together. And some you should take with food, without food, a certain time of day. Guys, I am breaking it down. I am Dr. Jen. It is good to see you. We are going over a number of vitamins and minerals: iron, fat-soluble vitamins, water-soluble vitamins, folic acid, and calcium. All right, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, let's get started. We're going to start out with iron. Okay, iron is something that many people need to take to increase iron levels. Okay, first of all, you should know iron should be taken on an empty stomach. That is right. Sometimes it can cause stomach upset. That's a whole different topic. I have a video, by the way, on iron supplements. I'll link it here. But iron should be taken on an empty stomach. And some doctors recommend taking iron with either, like, say, a vitamin C supplement or taking it with orange juice to potentially help with absorption. So keep that in mind. Something else you need to know, though, is that milk, calcium, and antacids should not be taken at the same time as your iron supplements, okay? This is an example, the first example, of things you shouldn't take together. Milk, calcium, antacids. Not with iron. You got to separate them by at least 2 hours or so, okay? Moving on to vitamin D, E, vitamins D, E, A, and K. What are those? Those are our fat-soluble vitamins, okay? And I always remember that in med school because I would just say D-E-A-K, DEEK. It's like a little mnemonic in my head. D-E-A-K. What does fat-soluble mean? Well, it means that those vitamins need a little bit of a fat source to help them be absorbed into the body. What that means is you need to take fat-soluble vitamins with some food, okay? You got to take them with food. And that's important because a lot of us are on, like, vitamin D. I'm on a high-dose vitamin D, but D, E, A, and K. So keep that in mind, okay? By the way, if you need a pencil and paper for this video, don't hesitate to get it. You can watch it again. By the way, share this video with your friends and family. And write in the comments, does this stuff sound familiar? Is this new stuff? What do you do? What do you take? Let me know. All right, moving on to the water-soluble vitamins, okay? Now, and let me tell you, so I have plenty of videos on vitamins and supplements. One thing I have always warning you guys about is the potential for overdosing on vitamins and supplements. And yes, that can happen with many of them. In particular, the fat-soluble vitamins I just mentioned, those in particular, D, E, A, and K, if you take too much, you can build up toxic levels in your system, okay? Theoretically, it could probably happen with any vitamin and supplement, but it tends to happen more because of the way those vitamins are stored. Now, water-soluble vitamins, okay, that's the B vitamins and vitamin C, we tend to think that if you take too much, you're probably just going to end up peeing it out, which is a better alternative than taking, like, having it stored up in your body. But I can't say that in some, it's not going to be stored up in the body or cause other problems like kidney stones or things like that. Okay, I'm just saying. Point being is you can take too much of all this stuff. So don't just assume you can just be popping vitamins and supplements. Okay. And the other thing too is, especially like with the water-soluble vitamins, if you take too much and just pee it out, then you're just paying for expensive urine. That's what us doctors say a lot, okay? In other words, be vigilant and thoughtful about what you're taking and talk to your doctor about it first. All right, the water-soluble vitamins. B vitamins and vitamin C. Those aren't stored in the body. Generally, you can take water-soluble vitamins with, like, just some water, okay? It's not like the fat-soluble ones where you need to take it with food. What I will say, and I think this is interesting, is that vitamin B12, taking vitamin B12 with vitamin C might reduce the available amount of vitamin B12 in your body. So keep that in mind. And when it comes to vitamin B12, I saw different sources. Like, some said you can just take it with water because it's water soluble. Other sources said you should take it with food. I would just say check with your pharmacist, your doctor, etc. about that. All right. Moving on, folic acid as it relates to specifically prenatal vitamins. Okay, so I'm talking about specifically prenatal vitamins, not necessarily people who are taking folic acid for a folate deficiency. If you're taking folic acid as a part of a prenatal vitamin, by the way, super important to help prevent neural tube defects in babies, okay, helping their spinal cord and things develop. Little babies have to develop properly, right? So prenatal vitamins are so important, but the best time to start taking a prenatal vitamin is before you get pregnant. Don't wait until you're pregnant to start taking a vitamin to help your baby, okay? You want that in your system. So a little note there. Oh, and before we go on to calcium, my friends, by the way, I'm coming up to calcium. I'll link a video that I have on calcium that I want you guys to take a look at, calcium supplements. But the other thing I want to say too is remember vitamins and supplements can interact with some of the medications you take. Don't assume that there's no interactions. Again, don't just be popping these pills. It's like such the rage these days. But please, please, please check with your doctor before you take any of this because you don't know if you should or can or whatever. So calcium. All right. Now, First thing I want to tell you is calcium tends to be best absorbed when you take smaller doses throughout the day. So like, for example, instead of taking one 1,200 milligram capsule, just a random thought, it's better to take 3 400 milligram capsules. Like just a random example, okay? If that is the case, you get what I'm trying to say? Break it into small chunks. The other thing is there's a couple different types of calcium that we often hear about. Calcium carbonate, like you go to the drugstore. Calcium carbonate is best taken with food. Calcium citrate, you can actually take it on an empty stomach or a full stomach. It's one of the benefits of calcium citrate, okay, is you can actually take that on an empty or full stomach. Calcium carbonate should be taken with food. Now, you need to keep this in mind with your thyroid supplement. Now, thyroid supplement is a medicine. It is not a vitamin or a supplement, but I'm just letting you know. Thyroid medicines are not well absorbed when taken within 4 hours of taking your calcium carbonate supplement, okay? Also, calcium can impact your body's absorption of iron, zinc, and magnesium, so you want to take them separately. And large doses of minerals, so calcium, zinc, magnesium, etc., can interact with one another, all right? So I know this is a lot. I hope you guys aren't like, oh, wait a minute. My point being is this. Okay, do you have to like go home and be like, okay, do this, do that? It can be overwhelming. And then you're probably saying, I have a multivitamin. When should I take that? Many people say multivitamins often have fat-soluble and water-soluble vitamins. So they often say, well, take it with food to help with the fat-soluble portion of it. But you still have to be careful about anything else you're taking, what have you. The biggest thing I would say is let us help you. Okay, I'm telling you this so that you know that it's not just as simple as buying a whole bunch of stuff and taking it. Okay, talk to your pharmacist, talk to your doctor. We are here to help you, my dears, my loves. Okay, I want you to write in the comments, what do you do? What's been going on? What do you think? And blah, blah, blah. Let me know. Share this video with other people because I want people to know how and how not to take their vitamins and supplements. Let me know what you take in the comments, guys. I'm Dr. Jen Caudle. I'm a practicing family physician, on-air health expert, and video creator. I do daily videos on like everything. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Click the little bell. Brain fart. Subscribe to my channel and click the little bell for updates on YouTube. On Facebook, though, if you're on Facebook, please like and follow my page. Also, please follow me on TikTok and WhatsApp and Instagram and all that good stuff at Dr. Jen Caudle. And also, please go to my website, www.drjencaudle.com, to sign up for my free weekly health newsletter. Guys, let me know what you think. Love y'all. You're amazing. You're my faves. All right, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.